Fun. That was like after coming here a few times, I kind of felt like this kind of place was like, you know, something special. You know, real cool venue. My name's Eric. I play in this band called Static Dog. First Gilman show I went to, I think, was in 2000 or 2001. I don't remember who played. It was a bunch of hardcore bands. There was a lot of people here at the time. And then, I mean, there was like a good amount of people.
I go, and I volunteer here all the time. I do anything from like cleanup to cash box to membership to side door, whatever. Security sometimes if they ask me. And I come here for the music.
Right now I help out with sound. I'm one of 4 or 5 or 6 sound crew people. We kind of rotate at different shows.
My first good Gilman show was the Phenomenauts and Groovy Ghoulies, and it was just crazy because they just do the time warp and everything gets really into it and there's hella people. But yeah, so I would actually consider that my first Gilman show.
I don't remember exactly the lineup, but it would have been in probably June or July of '92, and there were a lot of good bands back then.
Gilman means to me, it kind of embodies like some of the most of the ideas that being a punk is all about. I think, you know, because this place exists, it allows for other punk venues like it in the Bay Area to exist. I think a lot of things about it that it like kind of stands for, like in terms of like that they don't support like racist, sexist, or homophobic like bands. Kind of just, you know, kind of makes them pretty, like, has a left-wing stance on things. But like, you know, it's all do-it-yourself. People who run it are all volunteers. They don't keep any of the money for themselves. It all just goes back to the community.
Well, Gilman to me is one of the few pure like DIY punk things like left. You see all these kids do DIY, but they buy from like Goodwill and stuff like that, which is good. Like, it's better than buying from major corporations, but it's not completely DIY. And the Gilman is, since it's a non-profit organization and there's people volunteering every night, it's covered pretty much completely, and all the money goes to the bands or paying the rent. It's one of the few things that I would consider the DIY movement. Punks were tired of these corporations. Once punk became known and cool, all the like Virgin Records and all these corporations started coming in, buying up every punk band they could see and turning them into some other shit that they didn't want to be represented at. And I think it spawned mostly from that, mostly from most punks are from the lower class, so you gotta make your own shit. I think it came from that too. But it's basically don't buy from corporations. Try not to involve the man at all. Like, you're gonna have to involve them sometimes. Like, that's a given. But it's basically doing it yourself.
It means participatory scene. It means people coming together, all sort of joining in on a common sort of effort. It's, you know, a lot of diversity among the people and among the directions they want to take the effort, but it kind of still coheses together somehow.
I come here almost every weekend. There's always like really good shows here, and usually this is my like spot to just come and go to shows. But I see myself coming here, you know, as long as this place exists. You know, I don't really. I mean, if my band does get to a point where we can't play here anymore, then I'm still gonna come here. Like, that won't stop me. As long as they keep having shows, and as long as the message in the place still stays the same, I'll be.
A lot of people come here for drama and to get drunk and shit, but I like getting. I'm not gonna say I don't like drama. I'm drunk, but I'm gonna say I come here for the music.
One reason initially they started a club that was no alcohol because at that time the only place where the punk bands were playing were bars. It was all about alcohol in the bars, and they wanted something different from that. But then also, you know, it's also sort of an exigency where If they were to have a liquor license here, they wouldn't be allowed to have under 21s here without having a restaurant. And a restaurant, a liquor license, and all that just really changes the whole focus of the place.
The club is not they've never had drinking or drugs allowed in the club, so and that's part of their like main core of rules. And you know, that even though like some people will say, oh, there's too many rules, and like I don't want to come here because of that. Like the reason this place has to have rules to exist. Unfortunately, it can't be like there are places that do exist, but have existed without rules, but those places get shut down.
It's an anti-selling alcohol as the main focus of the club place, and for that one and only reason, it dictated all these other things that had to be because of the ABC in California, state laws, and all this stuff. In the state of California, you can't let anyone under 21 in a bar unless it has a restaurant. So there's all these laws that regulate what you can and can't do. They literally control the whole music scene.
I think punk rock is just one big community of people who are all here for the same reason, and you know, either because they don't fit in or they don't feel like they belong with the rest of like mainstream society. And like Gilman is like a place that they can go to and they can feel like a part of something, like something important. And when I kind of realized that this is kind of what this place was for me, then you know it became real special to me.